EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress. Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion? So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Out.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
Go ahead. Out.
Quickly to Addison here. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jordan Addison from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here we go.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs.
Here we go.
They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I don't see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here we go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll fight his man, LaVisca Chenault. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. To the air again, Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback who wants a glove out his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold in the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Now a give to Mostert running right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. He gets it to Addison. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
21G, 21G.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got Mason complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, dot.
Now Burrow. He'll get this off to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
I'm 1, ready?
Now Burrow on 1st down. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. On the option to give to Swift here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But with the strong safety position, end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, finding Smith and Champbelt. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven MT. 12. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On second down, Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Third and goal, Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Champbelt.
Oh, I think there was a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
That will give right side Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Second and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
11 Thomas. They got to go.
There's a toss play right to Swift. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they go play action now. Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
1-1, right?
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll hit Mostert again here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to McGrath. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Solo left Zion. Hey!
On first down, Tagovailoa buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Hey, let's go. 21G. Hey.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That gain on third down, good for 28. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll run right side with Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Tua going to throw. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to see. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Traylon Burks, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
12.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the option to give to Swift here. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Here we go.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Burrow on play action. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game.
I'm fine, ready?
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
But their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
12. Hey, can.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 32. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. The option to give to Swift here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
11.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
11.
More the man in motion.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
32 Stinger.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's Tua's running back complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs' 1st down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. A run with Mostert up the middle. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time, and Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing Tua. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This will be caught at about the 6. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Tua. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Tua, Mostert, diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
11.
To throw, Burrow. Being chased out left. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
11.
Throwing, Burrow. That's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
11 empty. 11. 12.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll take this across midfield and